It's Monday, January 11th, 2016, and you're listening to the Three Nerds in a Basement podcast. We are the... Oh, shit. Hold on. Whoa! Hilarious!
What happened?
It's Monday, January 11th, 2016, and you're listening to the Three Nerds in a Basement podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Blaven.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show where we talk about all the cool things in the world.
All of them?
Yes.
Every single one?
All of them. I'm still debating if I should keep in that first take.
That was pretty funny, though.
Like a double take.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, alright. I'll keep
Because you mentioned it, if you don't have it now.
Yeah, okay, it's in there, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah. This is
It's a Geek Chic Culture Show.
A podcast about stuff.
Yeah. Lots of stuff.
Is it cool stuff?
All the cool
Or
stuff.
is it uncool stuff?
Only the cool stuff.
Oh, okay.
Never the uncool stuff.
Can I talk about uncool stuff?
No, or else you can't be part of the show.
Alright. That seems fair.
Yeah, this week, I forgot to show you guys, because I had a plan of what we could have watched, because I wanted to show you guys Gundam Thunderbolt.
What was that?
It takes place somewhere in the 1 Year War.
Okay.
And it's literally just one dude with a Gundam fighting another dude with a Zaku for 4 episodes.
Cool.
Good
Like,
for
that's
him.
all it is.
Is it like an OVA?
NVA.
What?
Net video animation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
It's only 18 minutes long each episode, but it's basically, if you like the original Gundam series, but you don't want any of the politics, you just want to see the cool fights. That's what this
It's a
is.
very
Oh, man.
detailed fight.
That's what it's what it is.
Okay.
It's what it is. They have like a Zaku in a first-person shooter moment, like or first-person perspective, and he has the gun out, and he's like, "Where are you? Where are you?" and then the Gundam kills him like alien style.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Maybe we'll revisit it next week or something. I don't
Revisit.
know. Anyways, this week a couple picks out there.
Yeah.
I'll kick off the show. Netflix has a bunch of exclusive shows they've lined up for this year. I think they announced 30.
Damn.
One of them caught my attention, and I didn't read up any more about it past the headline. But Netflix has an original series. Oh, it's an animation. Okay, good. It's called Voltron.
Oh, I see.
I don't know if you've heard of Voltron.
I've heard of people saying I need to form like Voltron.
Yes.
Is that the thing?
Voltron is the one that, like, all the, like, these, rescue machines get together, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, they're like a light speed rescue.
You know that's actually one of the other Voltrons, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's like Lion Voltron, and then there's like rescue machines.
I only know
Voltron.
Lion
and
Voltron.
It's like the second
15, it's 15 cars.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cars.
So I wasn't joking when I said it.
I thought you were joking.
Car
I was just
Voltron.
like, wow, okay, we're going to play this
Yeah.
bit.
Not dog.
Yeah, so Netflix is getting a Voltron series, and I'm pretty hyped about that.
So the question is it Lion Voltron, or is it...
It is going to be based off of the original Lion Voltron. I don't know if you know this, but Voltron is no longer Japanese.
What?
Yeah.
But it was made in the Nihon.
As a mistake.
As a
Really?
mistake?
So, okay, there's a ton of super robots out there. Blaven knows them all.
Yeah.
A lot of them tend to have lion chests,
Oh, of course.
right?
Those are the coolest chests.
But none of the Braves one. Like, there's like an original one that has like a lion chest. I can't remember.
What?
Okay.
None of the Braves one.
Yeah, but it's not a Braves one. I can't remember I can't remember his name.
Okay.
But the backstory is, back in the 80s, when all the American toy companies were traveling to Japan to look for toys that they could sell in America, you know,
Yeah.
like Robotech or Transformers
I feel
or
like you've told this story.
whatnot. Yeah.
I don't recall this story.
Okay.
What happened was Mattel, you guys know Mattel?
Yeah.
I heard they're a toy company.
Yeah, they're a toy company. They saw this toy, and they didn't quite catch the name.
Okay.
So, it's actually called... No, it's not Beast King Go Lion. Sorry, my bad.
That's the actual name of Voltron.
That's the Voltron.
That's Voltron's actual name.
Yes.
The Go Lion or whatever.
Yes. There was a... Oh, God, I'm going to look for it here.
Okay, you might...
Okay. Mirai Robo Deltanius.
Daltanius was the one that they thought was freaking thing?
So when Mattel
He did have
went,
a lion chest.
Yes.
Yeah.
When Mattel went over, they said, "Oh, we like that one," but when they went back to America, they forgot the name. So they just said to Bandai, "Bring us the one with the lions."
Daltanius
And so Bandai mistakenly sent them over Beast King Go Lion.
Okay, I'm gonna show Anthony Daltanius. You keep talking.
Yeah, so that's what happened. And then Mattel was like, well, this is not what we wanted, but this has all the lions. We can make this work.
Look at all these lions.
Yeah, and so they made that, and Beast King Go Lion, the original Japanese one, never took off in Japan. In fact, it's kind of hated by Japan.
Okay.
And so Bandai was like, it's worthless to us, so we'll sell all the rights to Mattel.
That one also has a lion. That is
it's
also
just like
a lion.
like a full-on lion chest.
That's
but
like a Mazinger with a lion on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, what are the chances?
Yes. So yeah, that's what we're getting. That's a little tangent to the backstory of Voltron, but now you know.
That's amazing.
Netflix is making a Voltron.
Oh man, I'm excited.
Yes. My other pick is a TV related. It's very small. Joss Whedon has spoken. Now that Joss Whedon is officially not, part of the Marvel Universe in a direct way.
Mm-hmm.
He's not making the movies, and his cousins or his brothers doing the TV show. He is open up about his working with Marvel, specifically about the TV show side, and he's like, I think I've complained a couple of times, like, as much as I love the Marvel movie or shows, they always feel like the shitty kid brother to the movies, and
Okay.
like, no one takes them seriously, no matter how good they are. And he's pretty much confessed to that. He's like, yeah. He's like, I want to do things that link the shows with the movies more, but every time I bring them to the executives, Marvel's just like, no,
It's too risky.
leave that for the movies. You can deal with this little corner, and that'll be the TV world.
That's lame.
And it kind of sucks because it kind of, and when this came out, Clark Gregg, Agent Coulson, came out and he said, as much as our show is dealing with the Inhumans, I have 100% faith that the Inhumans movie will be totally unrelated from our show. And he's like, and it's kind of like, well, that
not good.
fucking sucks.
That's so lame.
Yeah, it's like that's lame. He's like, I hope that we could be involved, but I'm not counting on it.
Man.
And then the Russo brothers who are doing who are doing Civil War and the two Avengers movies, they came out and they said, well, the big Avengers movie, the final one, is going to encompass everything. And then when people ask them everything, they're like, you mean all the movies? They're like, well, they pretty much basically said it without saying it. They're like, yeah, like all the Guardians and like every other Doctor Strange are all going to be there. But when they were asked about are the TV characters going to be there, they were more, we'll see. I don't really know.
No.
Everything's up in the air.
Yeah, and it's just kind of sad.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah. But yeah.
Because, I mean, in Jessica Jones and everyone, they always talk about those events. Like,
Yeah.
oh, what happened in New York, or
Yeah.
those kind of people.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you never get to see them.
Yeah, and then like Jessica Jones and Daredevil, they talk about those events as if they were their cooler big brother. Like,
Right?
They're like, do you remember that attack on New York when the big green dude came?
These are true facts.
Yeah. Yeah. Captain Patriot,
Captain Patriot.
Yeah. But yeah, no, those are small picks for me. Mostly TV show related. Kind of sad, kind of cool. Kind of alright.
I'm sad, and I was like, oh, hey, Voltron. Maybe I'll actually watch a Voltron now.
To this day, there is no good Voltron show.
What? Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, the original one's the original one. But, like, you can't show that to someone today.
Yeah, like, I've never
Yeah.
watched Voltron before.
It's like every cartoon from the 80s. You can't show someone G.I. Joe, He-Man, Transformers, or...
Okay, so not gonna lie, I found somebody that my family knew who had, I don't know if you know this character, Voltus 5.
Yep.
Man, I watched that show. It's difficult to watch, but they deal with some dark stuff in the old kids' cartoons. And I looked it up, and apparently a bunch of those old cartoons, they were actually pretty dark.
The original Japanese ones.
Yeah,
Yes.
the content was so dark.
Yeah.
Kids having to deal with their parents getting killed,
Yeah.
and like.
But they kind of brush it off.
Yeah.
Oh, no, my parents are dead. That sucks.
No.
Robots.
But this one is like in Voltus 5, he finds out like his big brother is the one that's been attacking the world the whole time. And he's like he has to choose between like saving the world or killing his brother. Like, damn, that's like some Metal Gear shit.
Can you do both?
No.
He has to choose. Yeah.
But yeah, Go Lion. I mean, sorry, Voltron. What's so sick about that is if you watch the opening, there's just one super cheesy scene where all the lion heads are roaring, like one by one. So like the face would roar, the left hand would roar,
Oh my
right
gosh.
hand, and then after that it pans out and they all roar.
Was that the stock footage for, like, a transformation?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the end. That's like when they're complete.
Yeah.
Rah.
Yeah. Thing roars. Like, all you need to do about Voltron is just watch the intro and watch the combination sequence and watch when he forms the blazing sword.
Okay, it's good
That's
times.
all you need to watch.
That's it?
Yeah.
Then I'm all caught up on
Yeah.
Voltron.
Yeah. There's other things too, like there's 5 pilots, they each pilot a line, and one of them's a princess and
I
stuff.
like the way Voltron looks.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
He's cool.
I also think I might buy a toy if they did it like Devastator style, where you get all the lions and then they combine.
Man,
into
the old
Voltron.
Voltron toy, you don't know if you used to have it. It was like all metal. It's all die cast.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was nuts.
Wow.
Actually, there was this company, this Chinese company. They made like this really amazing. They're called Infinity Goken,
Ooh.
and they made like this unlicensed, amazing diecast version of Voltron. It's about the size of my Devastator,
Okay.
and they tried to sell it, and they got taken down by copyright strikes.
Nah.
Half a year later, and this was maybe like 2 weeks ago, they came back, and they're the official new toy of Voltron. And this was really cool. But if you want a really big Voltron, Mattel did make one. Like a collector's version.
1-to-1.
Yeah, and they made it a subscription service, so every month you would, I think, drop like $100.
Okay.
And it would send you a giant lion, like a giant toy lion.
Whoa.
Yeah, with like a dude that could fit inside. I think all told, it stood around 2.5 feet tall.
Whoa.
Like, yeah.
Damn, son.
Yeah, it was a big Voltron toy.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I'll form the head.
Yeah, that's the only line you need to know.
Is that actually from that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll form the head, the black one?
Yeah. Oh, man, the black one was the sickest. It was the biggest lion.
And he had wings.
Is that racist? I can't tell.
It was crazy because the black lion was like so big. And the arm lions...
He was like twice the size of the other lions.
No, but the arm lions were like little dinky like hot dog lions.
But they formed like big arms?
Yeah.
Okay, weird.
No, they were like tiny arms.
Or were they only hands?
No. They were like... It's hard to explain, but they're like hot dog.
Oh, okay.
They were long.
Weird.
They were long.
They were long. Like,
They were wiener dogs?
They were wiener dog lions.
Because when he became Voltron, he had proper like humanoid proportions.
Yeah.
But
So
when he's a lion, that arm was just really long.
a lion, yeah. That arm is just a lion, you know?
Was it like those extra long city buses with the brake
Yeah,
in the middle?
sorta.
Yeah,
Sorta.
kind of. Yeah.
Sorta.
Like
That's why the black one was so big, because he was the body.
Yeah, he had to make the
Torso?
V. Yeah, he had to make the V shape and everything and the abs. But the most normal looking ones were the leg lions.
Yeah.
Because they were just
There's
cats.
Okay.
Yeah.
That were normally proportioned.
Yeah. But speaking of Japanese, I don't know, old school brands.
Yeah.
Blaven, your pick of the week is semi-related.
Actually, also, I forgot that there's another one on top
Okay.
of this one. Both having to do with giant things.
Yay!
So the first thing is,
Ooh.
as I was watching a Deadpool trailer, there was a trailer that showed up on the side of YouTube that said Ultraman 2015.
Oh, I saw this!
I'm sorry, what?
Yo, Ultraman's back, son, and it looks bad.
Yeah.
Because it's CG.
Yeah.
Man, I missed the time that Ultraman was a guy in a suit. It looked cooler that way, but now he just looks like this
I wonder
bad
if you could
CG.
do that with special effects.
But like Tokusatsu for the past 40, 50 years has been a dude in a corny suit.
Yeah, but come on. That's what makes it look
Like
cool.
there's tradition and they're sticking to history,
Yeah.
but sometimes you just gotta grow up and move on.
It looks okay. Like, I don't know. I kind of wish. I think it's half. I think it's hybrid, actually, what they're doing. It's like half a suit, and then they're going to fill in with some CG.
Does he have like a green screen suit?
I don't know. It's weird. They did it for some shows where they're like melding CG. They're doing it for my next pick as well.
Okay.
But the cool thing about this is that he has his old I guess sound effects.
Okay.
So when he would attack, he would go
man.
ha. Ha! You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then at the end, when it's the date, it is whenever Ultraman gets hurt or is dying.
Okay.
There's a blue light on his chest, and it would flash red, and you go ding 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 ding, and that was the end of the trailer.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Do you ever know what the actual story of Ultraman was?
I thought it was just like some business dude got big.
No. There was an Earth Defense Force, and then one of the dudes in there just has this little pen thing.
Oh,
And he
okay.
just like pulls it to the air, and then his fist just grows big.
So
But man, he causes so much property damage.
he's just a regular dude?
I think
Or did
yeah.
he find, like, was this given to him?
I
Like, did he
think-
find it?
I think it was given to him by someone. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
There's like so many Ultramen. It's
okay.
crazy.
Has there been like an Ultraman, like, you know how the Power Rangers have the, like, everybody come and we're all
Yeah,
Power
they've
Rangers?
had the
Like all the Ultramen?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. There's like hundreds of them.
and they're all huge.
Some of them have huge. What is it? Some of them have huge horns. It's crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, and then my second pick is also related to that. It's a kaiju, and the person we know is Godzilla. Gojira.
Godzilla? Okay.
He is
Oh, now I know who
getting
that
a remake called Shin Godzilla or Godzilla Resurgence in 2016, and his new iteration looked gross. And apparently, okay, wait, he just has teeth that aren't aligned. His eyeballs popping out.
I'm sorry Godzilla couldn't go to the
Yeah,
dentist
boy
before
needs some
this.
braces.
Okay, whoa. But what it was is that he looks like this because this is his. Apparently, the pictures that they released was his rawest form, and you have
Whoa.
2 changes until in the movie.
Oh,
So he'll have 3 separate forms, and apparently the final form is more akin to what he looks like, traditionally.
Okay.
Cool.
And the guy who I forget who it was that was part of Ava, worked on Ava and Galeon, is working on this, so we expect it to be dark and a little bit brooding. So
Getting the robot.
yeah, getting the robot Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait. They had a teaser trailer and it's just people running, and then at the end it just shows you the date, and then it's old 1964 Godzilla's roar. At the
Oh,
end of
wow.
it. Yeah.
So when's this coming out?
It is coming out, I think 2016.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a while from now.
Like end of, I guess.
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
I think they're getting Dr. Dre to help remix the voice of Godzilla, so hopefully it'll be good.
Wait, did you talk? You said he also transforms?
Who?
Godzilla?
Yeah, he has 3 forms.
Okay, yeah.
So I think he's gonna either solidify and not be so jagged and broken. But yeah, that's good.
That sounds fun.
Sounds great.
And my pick is based on the future of video games, guys.
Mm-hmm.
VR.
Sure.
So on January 6th, the Oculus Rift went out for pre-order. And at the same time, they showed the price, because to pre-order something, you need to know how much it costs.
Yeah.
And it came out at $599 US for only the headset. The package comes with the headset, an Xbox One controller, and 2 games, and all the wires to connect everything.
Okay.
For $599, or for us Canadians, $849.
Ooh, nice. That's a bargain.
Yeah, because of that conversion rate. The other news that came out of this is that you need actually like a pretty decent PC to run the Oculus. So,
What if I have a Mac?
Huh?
What if I have a Mac?
I think you're boned.
All right.
So your video card needs to at least be an NVIDIA GTX 970 or an AMD R9 290 equivalent or greater. So that's the bare minimum. Your CPU needs to at least be an Intel i5 4590. You need a minimum of 8 gigs of RAM. You need a video out HDMI, like a HDMI video output. You also need 3 USB 3.0 ports and 1 USB 2.0 port.
Jesus.
And then a copy of Windows 7.
No way! I can manage that one.
These are the minimum?
Yeah, these are all the minimum. So you need at least 4 USB ports to use this thing.
Oh, that sucks.
And people went crazy because they were not expecting $600. Especially because of an old quote that Vince showed me too, of Palmer Luckey, the head of Oculus Rift. He came out, I think, was it last year, like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
He came out saying that sometimes like price is like all you need in a product for it not to work. Like even if something's good, if it comes out at $600, like people won't buy it. And then he announces his product at $600. Plus, so also I forgot to mention all those parts. U.S. money. If you like find deals and stuff, that's a minimum of that's a $1,500 PC.
Okay.
So if you have absolutely nothing, you need at least $2,100 US to run the Oculus Rift to play 2 games that it comes with. The other thing is that they still haven't announced the release date for their Oculus Touch controls. So while you're doing this, you're still going to be using like the Xbox One controller, but they have these like specialty controls that you put on your hands, and it'll be like you're more immersed in the experience. But people kind of went nuts that this thing was $600.
Yeah, it blows.
Would you guys buy this at $600 or
Hey, Vince.
or $2,100?
What rhymes with no?
No.
Oh wow.
At $600?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I think that I might buy? Like for $200?
What?
You know those little like hoverboard things?
Don't buy a hoverboard.
I can do it though.
I know you could.
Do you know what I would buy for $200?
What?
A Sphero BB-8.
Yeah, right? None of these things were Oculus Rift.
None of those.
You know what? Me and Blaven could buy both those and still not have enough money for the Oculus Rift.
You know what I'd buy for $400?
What?
The 3A Metal Gear Rex.
Oh,
That's what I would buy, and it's still less expensive.
So this is more for on my side. This is more just how I am. When I was younger, I used to be all about the bleeding edge of being first to have everything.
Okay,
I'm not like that anymore.
Bleeding edge.
you're just not there.
I don't need it because as I've gotten older, the one thing that I've come to realize is I value my shit just working and just reliably being there and just being like even I don't even install beta OSs anymore on my computer or my phone because the possibility of it just breaking the app it's
just not worth your time.
It's not worth my time to go back and fix and do, and like the changes are like, and so that's how this Oculus Rift is for, or VR. It's like it's the introduction. You don't need it now. Maybe when it becomes super mainstream, and even if it's still $600, but if it's mainstream and like everything's integrated well enough, then sure. But I mean, for me, it's not a question of price. It's more its functionality and its usability in today's world.
Yeah,
and I don't think it just has that.
And yeah, you're right. Like, bleeding edge technology always is super expensive. Like, look at 4K TVs when they first came out. They were like 20 grand.
Yeah.
Right? And now you can buy them at Best Buy.
Yeah, me and TJ were like, fuck, man. Those really thin 4K, they're cheap now.
Yeah, the OLEDs.
But of course, now we're looking at those curved ones.
Yeah, now you need a curved one, right?
Yeah.
Or you need like 3 curved ones. You make the dome.
Yeah, and then you sit in the TVs.
Yeah. And yeah, so like, I'm not too surprised that it's this expensive, but like, it's still too expensive for me to be like, oh man, I can totally invest in this, right? Not really. Especially in Canada because their dollar's so weak. Like $850 is a lot of money. And cool. I'm kind of like, yeah. And the thing is too, they're actually not making a profit at this price. They're selling the kit at cost.
Good.
They're just trying to get units into the marketplace to kind of get word of mouth going, to be like, whoa, this shit's awesome. You got to get it. And to get people to try it out pretty much. Yep. But the good thing is, if you did get in on an Oculus Rift in the first like dev kit stage, like off a Kickstarter, they're giving you a free retail kit.
Do you remember how much that original dev kit was? Do you have one?
$200, $300?
No.
What?
It was $1,500.
Was it? I thought it was like $200-$300.
No, because it's prototype materials.
Oh man!
Like if to the level where you get like a dev kit, and dev kits are always 3 or 4 times more expensive than the retail versions.
Oh man, really? Because someone in my class, when I used to go to school, someone in my class
they're
had
not
it.
cheap.
And I was just like, he told me he spent like $300-$400. He must have lied, I guess.
Like if he got it secondhand from someone
maybe.
after like version 2 comes out.
Yeah, maybe.
But the original Kickstarter was about $1,500 if you wanted a dev kit.
Well, I guess it's good that they're giving them a free dev kit then.
Yeah,
$1,500 is a lot of money. And so like VR for me is just like, everybody keeps saying it's cool, but I've never had any chance to actually try it, and nothing about VR is showing me that I have to have VR. And just like you, like, I still adopt things earlier than you do, Vince. But I'm also getting that, like, this is the first generation that I didn't buy the consoles at launch. And I'm kind of in this mode now where it's just like, yeah, like, first adopters usually get screwed out of, like, sweet deals. So you might as well wait.
And there's me who's still buying PS3 games. On the cheap.
Whatever, I just bought a bunch of PS2 games.
That's true, that's true. You're 2 generations back.
Yeah.
So yeah, Oculus Rift, if you want it, shell out that money.
Cool.
Get there.
Neat.
You can't save that money.
You can't save that money. You have to spend it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my pick.
Cool. Yeah. $600, man. I can think of a lot of dumb shit I could buy for $600.
You mean $850?
$850. I could buy a lot of dumb shit for $850. And I will.
And I will eventually, but not in one purchase. It will be a bunch of purchases.
No, I'll buy
it'll be one purchase.
Shit, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's all our picks.
Cool. Moving into our weeks. This week, I really didn't do much. I attempted to listen to Giant Bombcast Game of the Year stuff.
And?
I'm at the end of their second day.
Wow. Yeah,
they
have a lot of hours of podcasts.
Yeah, so I think I'm on hour like 6 of 19.
Jesus, you guys put yourselves through this?
I remember, because I was listening to it as they came out.
Yeah.
I made a mistake of missing a day.
Yeah.
And because I had nothing to do that day, I just listened to 8 hours of podcasts. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't listen to it all at once. I only listen to it when I'm building Lego or my Gundams. So that's why I've not done it yet. But yeah, I've been doing that. And then I did nothing else that I can think of.
You didn't watch Pillow Boys on Crunchyroll?
No, anime. Oh, anime just started. The winter season just started. That was the one thing I wanted to talk about.
Is there anything?
There's like a ton of stuff out. I haven't watched them all yet, but I will give you one that I watched. I've been on the hunt for a new sports anime.
So you're watching Ice Shield?
No, and I think I found the one for me. It's called Stride.
What's it
Oh, is
about?
it the running anime?
Prince of Stride Alternative. It is the running anime.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
But it is not just a running anime. It's a parkour anime.
Oh.
Is it actually?
Yes. So like, there's a boy, and he's unbelievably fast.
This
Okay.
is Ice Shield.
It sounds like Ice Shield.
Yeah.
Like he just runs really fast.
Ice Shield. Okay.
And he goes to a new school and he's very excited about joining a sports club, but he wants to join like more than one sports club.
Okay.
So he goes to the basketball team, and he tries out for basketball. So he dribbles the ball, and he just dashes past the guard and goes to the net. But he's so fast he forgets the ball. He's playing tennis, and he's going back and forth, and then he goes for a dive. Like he runs to dive for like an impossible return.
Yeah.
He's too fast,
And
and he dives before the ball gets to him. So, like, events happen. He ends up at the running club, and they're like, okay, we'll give you an and he doesn't want to join the running club for some reason. He's just like...
I'm good at it. I don't
Yeah.
want to do this.
So they give him this ultimatum, like, okay, we're going to race
Oh my god.
around the school.
Oh, what?
Yeah. But the cool thing is, it's set in, like, modern day, but when the races happen, they're like, the Stride Club is very popular because... Or it was very popular. I should say at this school, the Stride Club is now defunct because they don't have any members. They
Okay.
have like one really good guy, but they need 5 to do a team race.
Okay.
Anyways, they set up a thing, and they're like, the Stride Club is always very noticeable because when they set up their events, it usually covers the city or covers a certain area, so people tend to gather and watch no matter where they are.
Okay.
And the way they do it is, it's a relay race. Teams of 2, and they have like a headset, right? And so when you have to like in regular relay races, like you pass a baton, these guys just have to do like the ultimate high five when they pass, and they don't. It's
Is it like slow motion wind streaks
Yes.
off their hand and like? Poof.
pretty much? But how the races are done? Do you remember? Is it the 4th Fast and the Furious?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you remember when Paul? Yeah, it's Paul Walker, and he has to race against Vin Diesel. He has the Skyline, and Vin Diesel has like the Charger.
Yeah.
And they're going around the city, but they have the GPS systems.
Yeah.
And like, even in Tokyo Drift, like they have it on their phone, like people are watching, right?
Yeah.
And they're all linked. That's how it's done.
Oh. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, technology.
Yeah. But it's believable now because in the modern age we have that kind of stuff. So he's really fast, but what he has to race against is this other dude who, he's quick too. He's just not, but he understands he's not the quickest. So he relies on being a bit more tricky, a bit more. He doesn't necessarily run in a straight line. He'll find the shortest route, even if it means it has to make him go vertical or through obstacles.
Is he? So he's like not necessarily a bad guy.
No.
Okay.
No, he's his teammate who wants
He's
him
his
to
teammate,
join.
right?
He
Alright.
wants him to
Oh,
join
okay.
the
So
team.
is the blonde hair guy the main guy?
Yeah.
Okay, and the guy you're talking about, is he the dark haired dude? I'm looking at.
No,
it.
the dark haired dude is he's the championship
Oh,
runner.
I thought so.
And he comes from another school, and he's like, and basically the current spring club only has 3 members, but you need 5 to be competitive at an event.
And let me guess, the one you're talking about is the guy with like long hair and a headband.
He's the he's the tricky.
Yeah, he looks like that kind of type of character. He's kind of like a Yosuke type.
Yeah. So the guy with the black hair, the championship runner, he's like, okay, I make 4, but we need 5. But this whole time, like throughout the episode, this guy with the black hair has been staring down our hero, being like, "You look fast. You look fast."
He looks super.
And eventually comes to the point where he just grabs his calf and he's like, "Nice."
Oh, I'll have to check this out.
And so they team up and they just do like, and the way it's done, like it's so brilliantly animated. Studio's Madhouse,
Okay.
Oh, of course.
and Studio Madhouse does some pretty.
So I watched the
flashy
opening
stuff.
just now.
Yeah,
Looks sick.
it is amazing.
Man, I haven't watched a sports anime in a while, or even read one. So.
Yeah, after Yomishi Pet, I was like, I need a sports anime,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to go to the past to find something. I want something like new.
Watch Ippo.
No,
There's a new Ippo.
I think for me, when it comes to sports anime, I just need something where it's racing.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Like for me, that's what it is.
What if they're racing to the end zone? Does
No.
that count?
No,
Okay.
because that's not a race. Yeah, but no. Prince of Stride Alternative is pretty cool. I told TJ to watch it. Hopefully, he checks it out and reports back one
Of course,
day.
you'll love it.
Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, that's my week.
Sweet.
Yeah, Blaven, what's you been up to?
So, for me, man, it's actually, I haven't done a lot. I've been working a lot. So, but the one thing I did do this week is I bought a new Magic deck because I figured it's a new year, so I will get a new deck so I can play it in the tournaments coming up. And what deck that I'm playing?
No, like what format?
Oh, modern. So
Okay.
it's the one for anything with a modern back or modern, I guess, border. But yeah, basically I spent all week trying to find a deck that I liked. There's one thing that happened to me though. So there's a card that I kept opening when I was in Las Vegas last year that was worth $2 and it was a rare and I was like, God damn it, I gotta stop opening this goddamn land.
Okay.
It's $2. Like, you don't even need this thing. So because there's some new cards and it synergizes well with these cards, this card went from $2 to $35.
You talking about Eye of Ugin?
Yes.
Yeah, my Eye of Ugin went up
Yeah.
real hard.
So I saw it in my binder and I saw it in the very front page and I said, I really hope there's more than just one in here. I pull it up. Oh, there's 4 of them. I'm like, oh my God, $140. I'm like, holla! I'm rolling in the dough. But yeah, so
Damn.
So the deck I made this time is called Escape Shift, and basically the whole thing about this deck is that you just play a bunch of lands, and you sacrifice all your lands and bring out a bunch of mountains, and this thing called Valakut, that anytime you have 5 or more mountains, and you play your 6th one and onwards, it deals 3 damage to the player. Since you're putting all the mountains on at the same time, it just domes your opponent for like 36 in the face. Yeah. By sacking all your lands. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like super hard to interact with because it's your lands, right? So, yeah. But yeah, that's what I've been doing all week.
Have you tested it against anybody yet, or do you even have it?
I goldfished it and I lost.
All right.
Alright. So, yeah, I'm going to need to play this one a little more.
That's a nice story.
All right.
Is it like different from your previous decks? Like,
No.
do you have to play differently? Or?
So here's what I found out about myself in Magic. I like to play non-interactive decks that don't require me to think a lot, and I just basically have to ask my opponent, do you have an answer for this? If not, I win. Those are the decks that I play.
All right.
Everything I play, like, Urzatron, where make 7 mana on turn 3, play this guy that's unstoppable.
Yeah,
can you stop it? No?
No? Cool.
Game over. And it's like, same thing with this deck. It's like, oh, can you stop my combo? No? Alright, good. GG's.
Okay.
And you know what's awesome? The guy who top 8'd the Grand Prix of this deck, the reason he played this deck is because for that exact reason. He was sick. He didn't want to think a lot. He's like, do I have 7 lands? Do I have this card in my hand? Play it. Are you dead? Yes. Okay. And he made it to top 8.
Wow.
Yeah, his story was awesome because I read it on Reddit. My first time delving into Reddit.
Ooh.
And he's just like, yeah, I was just puking the whole time and just like, I was like not even conscious about where I was. And then it's just like, oh, look, I'm winning.
Yay.
Yay.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, so yeah, this is my new deck.
Cool.
Nice.
Anthony, your week?
In my week, I've been playing mobile games. Like phone games.
Wow.
Because there was like a holiday sale on the Android store, and all these games were like $1 or less.
Oh, yeah?
So I was like, I'll check them out.
Yeah?
So the first one is Hitman Sniper. It is a Hitman branded game, and you have to snipe people. It's very straightforward.
Okay.
Oh man, I thought it was melee assassination.
No. But so yeah, this game, you are just pretty much on a mountaintop, and like one of those like fancy like LA houses that like are like hanging off the side of a mountain.
Yep.
You're like looking at one of those, and there are like different people in this house that you have to assassinate. And
This is on mobile?
it's a mobile game.
This is cool.
And so how the controls work is that you tap the screen to go into your scope, and you pinch and pull to zoom in and out.
Okay.
And then you tap the screen again to
shoot.
or you tap in the scope
Okay.
to shoot.
Oh.
Yeah. And then when you do the contracts, you get more money, you get harder contracts, and then you can buy upgrades for your sniper. So you can get like a different body or higher scope, silencers, different bullets and stuff. But the thing is, it's still a Hitman game. So you have to follow these people's patterns and watch where they're walking, make sure you don't kill them in front of a big crowd and stuff like that. There's possible ways of sniping people so it looks like an accident. Like they're hanging over a ledge, you snipe them and their body falls over a ledge. And so it looks like they just fell off and stuff like that. It's pretty fun, but this game actually shows me that my phone is actually pretty old.
Oh.
So
Does it chug along?
Yeah, it just kind of chugs at like sub 20 frames.
Damn.
So it's really hard to play. So I've stopped playing it.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah, it's all 3D models. It looks really nice.
Fuck.
But yeah, like it's making my S4 chug.
Get a new phone.
I know. Well, my contract's almost up. So
Really?
yeah,
Has it been that long?
Yeah. The other game I've been playing is Lara Croft Go.
I'm sorry, what?
Lara Croft Go.
Okay.
Sorry. If you'll remember Hitman Go,
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of like the board game. This one is less of a board game and it's more adventure-y.
Cool.
And it's also there are puzzles in it, but the game is not focused on puzzles.
Okay.
It is more focused on this adventure that Lara is going through. I've only played a little bit of it, but so far it's super simple. Like Lara is on a set path, and you have to drag her or shoot her in a way where she walks and climbs. But sometimes like floors are crumbly, so they collapse, or you have to make jumps, or there's levers to move platforms and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm sure as I go on, the levels will get more confusing.
Is it good?
Yeah, I really like it. It's actually really fun. So I've been playing just like on and off in my off time. Like, oh, like I'm being driven somewhere, I'll play it, or like I'm just waiting for someone and I'll play it.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of it. It's a really fun time killer.
That is Apple's game. Of the
How much
year.
did you pay?
Is it actually? I think I paid like $1.25.
Oh.
It was I don't know if the sale's still going on the Android store.
Mm.
The other one is a free game.
Ooh.
It's called Tap My Katamari.
No, you know what? Of course you would.
Yeah, so you guys-
I saw you play this the other
Yeah.
day.
So you guys,
No.
Blaven, do you remember time clickers?
Yes.
Yeah, where the numbers just keep getting higher.
That was you.
Well, what if they did that, but they put a Katamari skin on it?
Yeah, well, you would love that because you are a Katamari fiend.
Yes, I would, and I do. So it's exactly that. It is like an idle game. You tap a Katamari to roll up things. When you roll up things, you get coins to make your taps worth more distance, or more power, pretty much. Then you can also buy cousins, so you can get your cousins to come along and roll the ball for you.
Cousins?
Yeah, because in Katamari you can get cousins, all your cousins, right? And so you can buy your cousins, and instead of them being the playable characters like in the actual games, they're just kind of there floating on clouds and shooting magical push energy towards your ball and pushing it for you. And then it also keeps track of how much gold you're earning while the game's turned off. So the next time you log in, it'll be like, oh, you would have earned this much gold, so here it is. And yeah, it's just kind of a straight clicker. And the fact that it's Katamari is kind of pulling me in.
Old habits die hard, huh?
Exactly.
God, I just fell asleep. Oh, fuck.
Okay, I saved my favorite one for last. It's called Framed, all caps.
Okay.
It is a noir. It's like a noir comic, I'll say. You are this guy. He's just pretty. His palette. He's just all black. Like there's no defining features. He's like a guy in a trench coat and a top, and not a top hat, like a spy hat. And he's got a briefcase.
Yeah.
And cops are chasing him, and they want that briefcase. And your goal is to get away with the briefcase.
Yeah.
But how each level plays out is that it's a comic book. So there's a start and a finish, and in between are the rest of the panels. And you can move the panels to rearrange the order of what happens in the scene. So an example is
That's pretty cool, actually.
it's really cool. So the example is you're trying to run across a rooftop with a billboard.
Yeah.
And there are cops on different levels. There's a cop on the roof. There's a cop on the standing area of the billboard where people put up new billboards.
Yeah.
And there's a cop at the top.
Yeah.
And there's different ladders. So you have to rearrange all the panels so that you go up and down levels based on where the cops are not. So you don't get busted.
Okay.
And then you can
So does everybody automatically move?
Pardon?
Does everybody automatically moving?
Yeah. So
Or is it you rearrange it, then you go, okay, and then see how it plays out?
Yeah, you rearrange it and then you just play and you see how it plays out.
Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
And so every single panel always plays out the same.
Same? Okay.
But the way you enter it is what changes.
Ah.
So another example is you are also on a rooftop, but there's you're rounding corners every panel.
Oh.
And so all the walls are either orange or blue. So whenever you enter a blue panel, you enter a blue panel on this next panel, but you exit an orange panel. And then on the next one, you enter an orange panel, but you exit a blue panel.
Oh, interesting.
Right? And so you have to rearrange it so that when you turn the corner, you're not confronted by a cop. You're always sneaking up behind a cop and smashing him on the back of the head with a briefcase.
Yeah.
I was just actually, I guess it's a little bit of a spoiler. I was introduced to a new mechanic. I won't tell you anything more than that, but instead of switching the tiles, now I also have to turn tiles.
Oh, so you'll have to flip them.
Yeah. So there was a tile where when it was regular, it looked like a rooftop with a fence along, like a safety grate. But when I flipped it, it then turned into an alleyway with garbage cans and a ladder to go up.
Oh.
Right.
This sounds awesome. How much is this?
Super cool. I got it for 50 cents.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how much it is now.
On the Apple Store, I don't know how much it is.
Yeah, I don't know how much it is on the Apple Store. But
I have one question.
Yeah.
Is there only one right answer?
I have not replayed levels,
Yeah.
so I don't know if there would be multiple right answers. But so far, it seems like there's one right answer. But the puzzles are very clever.
Okay.
So like, I'll spoil the solution for the blue and orange one.
You just can't handle it, eh?
No, it's really good. I'll spoil
Well,
this.
what if someone wants to play it?
Like someone in this room.
I can tell you really want
Blaven's
it.
looking at the App
Blaven,
Store.
do you want me to not?
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, so for the one single puzzle, it's the one I was talking about with the blue and the orange, where you're
sure.
rounding corners. So the whole time you're thinking like, hey, like, so I always have to sneak up on these cops. But the thing is like the way the panels are, there's no way at the end, because the end is always static. You have to enter the final panel, exiting a blue panel. So you enter a blue panel in the final panel.
Okay.
But the thing is that if you try and get behind every cop, there is no way you'll actually ever exit on a blue panel. You'll always exit on an orange panel.
Yeah.
And there's one panel that has a cop, or where it's two walls and there's like a fork in the middle, or a path in the middle where there's a cop behind like a fence. And so the thing is like, yeah, you could sneak up behind that cop and hit him, but the thing is that cop's so far away and the gap's so small that when you run across, that cop doesn't have enough reaction time to shoot you, right? So he's gonna miss you anyways, but you'll never know that until you try. So sometimes it kind of is like, the solution should be this because that's what the past solutions were, but then it kind of messes with you. It's really good.
Cool.
Highly recommended.
Cool. Yeah, I just checked it out. It's $4.50 on the App Store.
Okay,
Or $4.59
on the Apple Store.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I just checked that. I watched the trailer. I see what you mean.
Yeah,
it's cool.
It's really cool.
Was this just
highly
last year?
recommended.
I
think this was just last
Okay,
year.
because I feel like I've heard about it a long time ago. At previous.
This reminds me of that
shows.
game Exit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking of.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? The guy with the red tie?
Yeah, it was on the DS.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that game is fun. Yeah. So yeah, like mobile games are pretty good, man.
I love how you're still gaming on your thing that clearly says it shouldn't game anymore.
What, on my phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only game it can't run out of all of these is Hitman Sniper. Like it boots it up, but my phone gets real hot. The battery drains real fast, and it runs at like 15 frames.
You should just get like a tablet for dedicated mobile gaming.
Yeah. You're a mobile gaming guru. That's what you are to us.
Oh, no.
The mobile gamer.
Yeah. You should start a YouTube channel about
And
mobile
you should
games.
be, and mobile should be Mobile Mondays.
Mobile Monday.
Whoa!
Have any of you guys
2-player Tuesdays.
2-player Tuesdays. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Have you guys seen? Have you guys ever played The Room?
Yes.
Yes.
On the phone. Is it good?
On the phone.
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. Because I've been seeing people talking about The Room and how it's like one of the best mobile games released. So, but I've never seen it on sale, so I've never bothered picking it up.
Yeah. No. Sorry.
Okay.
Is that everything?
Yeah. If you were to get any of the games that I just mentioned, I'd highly recommend Frame the most.
Okay.
So
there we go. Framed it is. Yeah. That's the show.
yeah, seems
That's
like a
it.
short one.
It was a bit shorter than usual. Not that much shorter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was shorter. But yeah, we'll continue on
Next week.
Yeah, next week. I mean, holidays are over.
Mhm.
Everybody's back to business.
Business is back to business. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, business is back to business.
So there's gonna be more interesting picks, maybe.
Sure.
Okay.
More interesting picks, less interesting what we're up to.
True.
That's generally how it works. As this episode has shown you, I think.
I don't know. I liked what I did this week.
Good. I approve of your liking yourself. Conceited much.
I know.
Yeah. Next week we may have a movie to talk about. Who knows? Still up in the air. But hopefully you all look forward to that. Any parting words from you two?
If you guys want to, you guys should, I don't know, add me on a Moto, Magic Online, and help me test. Because it turns out that my job now, the only days that I can play Modern, I have a work. hilarious that I bought a new deck for $300 and I can't even play it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I'm totally gonna get wrecked. Now I have to buy it online. Oh god.
Oh yeah, and they cost
almost the same.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks.
Right? It's so rough because it's not even real things.
That sucks.
Can't even touch it.
You can click it.
I can click it, damn sure.
Yeah, but then you can webcam yourself holding the cards.
I only buy the Moto cards I own.
It's like, hey, Magic, I own the card. Can I get a digital copy?
I got a play set.
What is this, like Pokemon? You scan it and just get a digital copy?
Oh, does Pokemon do that?
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Anything parting words from you?
Mobile games are alright.
Okay, that's a good way to sign off.
Yeah.
Mobile games are all right. And with that, we will see you in 1 week's time. Bye-bye.
Peace.